Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to Song Swap Showdown. We made it to the end of the year.
It's more like dog swap showdown.
Yeah, I know. What is going on? The minute we go live, the two of them, they were just sitting
quietly, nicely.
And then we got on, and now it's, once again, as it always has been here on the show since we started doing it live from our couch.
Yeah.
Wild Kingdom. It's literally wild. What are you guys doing?
My headphones. I know my headphones at some point are getting pulled.
Headphones are going to go off. There's going to be, the mixer is going to go flying. There's going to be carnage. Technical carnage is going to start happening very soon.
No, don't you start.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. Listen, if you're watching live, you are fully being treated to our two dogs, our two Boston Terriers, Bear and Milo, wrestling each other, playing around, licking each other, trying to jump on us and vie for our attention as we try to do our live show, as we've been trying to do almost every Monday.
Yeah.
We took a week off in between before we did our last live show. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this show tonight. For everybody tuning in right now, you guys are truly getting a treat, I think, tonight for our last show of 2025. We are hoping that by the next time we do the show, we won't be on the couch where the dogs can jump all over us. We'll probably be on like a kitchen table setup or something of that matter, because I think that's what we're going to have to start doing.
Okay.
Wait,
I don't know. That's all on you.
You disagree with it?
No, that's all on you. You're in charge of the setup.
No, but you're also in charge of getting a new kitchen table with me.
Oh, well, why can't we use the one that's...
Yeah, I guess. It's a little wide. Like, I guess we could do it.
So, everything will be on top of it.
All right.
Listen,
next time you guys see the show, we'll be doing it from our kitchen table. Because...
So says Chris.
This is not working.
We'll see. No. Definitely not working.
So listen, guys. Welcome to your weekly music review show. That would be us, Song Swap Showdown. My name's Chris, and I'm joined by...
I'm Rachel.
And each and every week, we swap 3 songs with each other that we may or may not have heard before, and then we rate those songs on a scale of 1 to 5 records, with 1 being a skip, or a joke, one or the other. Maybe a joke, because that was like joke.
Okay.
1 is a joke of a song. All the way up to 5 records, which we also deem to be heavenly music to our ears. That is a song that lives on forever and ever in eternity, on our eternity playlist. It's a song we never get sick of hearing. It's a song like it's the first time you've ever heard it every single time. That's it. We are still festive out because as we're recording this, it's about 4 days before Christmas here. And this is our end of the year show. End of the year show.
Yeah.
Well, you look very confused by that statement I just made.
It's 3 days before Christmas. It's the 22nd today, and Christmas is on the 25th. So your math just kind of wasn't mathing.
My math wasn't mathing? Mm-mm. Interesting. Oh, I think let me hear you again. I think your audio is...
My audio is echoey.
There it is. I don't know, something... Listen, guys, we've been doing this show for this long, and we're still trying to figure out audio levels.
All you.
All me. I know. It's all me. I'm like live mixing the show and doing the show and producing the show all at the same time.
I just show up and look cute.
Rachel just shows up, looks cute, holds the mic, and then disappears.
And then I fight with the dogs.
She doesn't contribute at all to the setup.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You wrangle the dogs as I set up.
I do.
You're the official dog wrangler of the show. And then I set up around you.
Yes.
While you're wrangling the dogs, and then we do the show, and then the dogs continue to kind of jump on you while we're doing the show.
Yes. That seems to be how that works.
Is that how that works?
I think so. Yeah. Somehow you're spared.
Yeah. So listen, everybody, for anybody out there who is watching this beautiful mess of a live stream right now, we appreciate you hanging out. It will get better. I promise. I think it'll get better.
Maybe.
We had a week off. Yeah, we took a week off. We were planning on doing the show last Monday, but circumstances were, honestly, we were just dead tired. we had
you were dead tired.
Oh, yeah, but you were tired too.
I'm always tired.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just blame it all on me. I was dead tired and I was in no shape to do the show. So I said, you know what? We're just gonna push it. So that's what happened. But we're here and we're gonna wrap up the year. Now we are trying to come up with an idea because I know normally we usually do a whole month of holiday songs and all that. We did a holiday song episode. I think it was good, and I would just want to leave it as that. I think you agree with me too.
Absolutely. We aggravated a bunch of people, so we did our jobs.
We really did. But I'm still festive out. I got my Darth Vader Blinky light shirt on.
Yeah, you do. Not me. I'm wearing my Prince.
You got your Prince shirt on.
My Prince shirt on.
Yeah, so. But we still have the festivities behind us with our little
Christmas lights,
the whole thing. So we're still very festive. So we were trying to figure out, well, what could we do for an end of the year episode, and we just basically decided that probably just be good to do. I mean, we have a family plan on that streaming service, which, you know what, they don't pay us, and I don't want to, we'll say it at some point. That
streaming service that we use all the time.
Yeah, but I don't want to keep saying their name because they don't pay us any money at all.
Yeah, that's not fair.
And they've also been taking a lot of our episodes down.
Yes, they've been very difficult.
It's been very difficult. I've had to do a lot of re-editing lately. So anyway, that streaming service, they do a wrapped, end of the year wrapped of all the stuff that you've listened to. And it's very humbling. I got to tell you, it's a very humbling experience to get through that and see what you've been listening to. And I don't know if it says a lot about you as a person or personality. What is going on here? You look like you're ready to
This guy,
dude,
he's like licking me.
Stop.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of times, I listen at work, so it says that I know how to pick work appropriate music. That's what it says about me.
That's what it says about you.
It says that I have a good work ethic and that I know how to be appropriate while at work.
Is that what it says? That's what it says about you?
That it is. Yeah.
Right, but what about you personally? When you're not at work, you like a lot of music.
I do.
We like a lot of, we have a lot of crossover. We don't like exactly all the same stuff, but we have a lot of crossover.
Yeah, we do. We have a ton of crossover.
Yeah.
For sure.
Every year my rap is very eclectic and all over the place because sometimes, I mean, I'm sure you do. You get on kicks, right? Where you start listening to especially a lot of older stuff. I remember last year, I think Steely Dan was in my top 2 or 3.
Yes.
I was on a serious Steely Dan.
You would come home every night, and at dinner you would or actually you were home already, so you would put Steely Dan on for dinner. It was our easy listening dinner music.
Yeah, and that's kind of what would happen. And it was so I don't know, so calming. And I love Steely Dan. I still listen to a ton of Steely Dan, but they were not in my top 5 this year.
No, yeah, you haven't been listening to as much. You've been you've been more about because you've been listening to your other app, and you've been listening to First Wave Deep Cuts a lot on that one. I don't know what you've been listening to on this service, which is providing us with the data for this evening's show.
Yes.
I sound like a robot.
This data.
The data for the... Yeah.
We crunched all the numbers, and now here we... So this is, I don't know. I'd love to know because I don't know who's watching out there. So let us know in the comments. First of all, do you use that streaming service? And did you get your wrapped in the data? And I'd love to know what your top 5 were because... I think I quickly looked at yours, but I barely remember what yours is. You definitely don't know what mine is. So,
no, and I barely remember what mine is because I haven't looked at it again since. So I'm going to pull it up and surprise myself while I talk to everyone else.
Right. So there we go. So we decided that we would go through our raps and kind of share them with each other. We're not really doing the swap in the sense of how we normally do the show. So if this is your first time listening to the show, sorry, this isn't how the show normally works. Because normally we're swapping songs. But today we're actually just going to review our list to each other and sort of react on that a little bit, maybe listen to a quick song or two from those bands or musicians just to be oh yeah, that's a really good song. Because there's also the top, because they kind of have the top bands and they have the top songs kind of a thing.
Yes, yeah, and your minutes listened to and your listening age. And
it's that whole thing. So real quick, guys, I'd like to remind you right now that if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that way you get notified so you get amazing content like this served to you each and every week when we do go live. We also put up content on this channel all the time. So that will let you know when we update the channel. And also for any other creators that you are out there following on YouTube, do the same thing because I'm telling you that quick little action really means a lot for creators like us and for all the creators here on the platform. And of course, if you're listening at any podcast platform, hit that follow button as well. You can listen to all past episodes of the show over on songswapshowdown.com. Visit us there, or of course, hang out right here on our YouTube channel. And of course, follow us over on our Instagram and Facebook pages at Song Swap Showdown. We're also on TikTok too.
Follow us in all the places.
Yeah, and then you could join in on the chorus of people being really upset about our wonderful Christmas time. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, we talked about it. We said it. We didn't make it up. It's not parody.
No.
The song's not that great.
It really isn't. No.
Wonderful Christmas Time is not a very good song.
Paul McCartney is a musical genius. And that song is
not musical genius.
No, it's barely musical.
Unless you consider repeating the same line over and over again.
like
Musical genius.
But it's not even just the lyrics. Like it's the Yamaha that he was. I guess he was innovative in the way that he was playing with a new technology. So
Right.
I'll give him that. But he literally hit the button and it literally just played the same chord over and over and over again. And then yeah. So good job with that. But like, I mean, the man's body of work is so much better than that. So
yeah, it is. So really quick shout out to our, we just, cause it's the end of the year here. And before we jump in, I do want to give some thanks and praise to some of our deepest, loyalist, most vocal fans in our community, of our community members. Dave Mattingly,
Hi,
VP
guys.
of the VIP. Shout out to you. Thank you, Dave, so much for all of your support. Also, thank you to Ian from Australia, who always chimes in and always watches the show and always comments. Appreciate you. Thank you, Tony Forkboy Donato. And of course, I want to thank my partner who was with me on this show for 5 years before Miss Rachel stepped in. I want to thank Amanda Sharp for being part of the show and for taking this journey with me over the last 5 years and building up this audience and this community. And now Rachel's here to take over.
Some very big shoes to fill. So
yeah, but you've been doing a good job, right? Everybody give it up for Rachel.
Thank you.
Rachel's doing a great job. And of course, hey, listen, the show's changed a little bit and evolved, but that's what a good show should do. What are you doing there, bud? What are you doing? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into this.
All right.
Spotify Wrapped. Okay.
Oh,
so
you said the name.
I said it. See, I said I would say it at least once. I just don't want to keep saying it
It's
all
like
the
saying Voldemort.
Voldemort. All right. So where do we want to start with this?
I don't know.
Do you want?
This was your idea.
I know. I'm kind of making this up as we go along.
Well, then make it up. Let's go.
All right. Let's go into. Ooh. I don't want that.
No. Yeah, it's asking for trouble.
That's asking for big trouble right there. That's definitely getting us taken down. All right. Let's go through our. I think. Let me get this. Where's the bands?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Okay. I was like trying to find the card. I thought I downloaded the card.
Oh, see, I have all this pulled up. Like,
Oh yeah, I had this. This is like this is like the top thing. So if you hit this, you guys are getting this all real time right now. If you get the, see, yours is like looking a little different. You could do top. So have your top artist.
yeah, top artist.
Yeah, click that. Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, let's go through your top artists. Let's start with your first. Who's number one? Well, let's start with number 5. Who's number 5 on your list? We'll work our ways up to our number ones.
All right, so my number 5 actually is the Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh, the Google Dolls.
I know, I love the Goo Goo Dolls.
Wow, that's a nice deep cut.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Dave Manley? It's time for Spotify to Chrisify and Rachify. Dave. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you. The Google Dolls, man. I remember the one year that I got you that Google Doll CD for Christmas, actually. The Dizzy Up the Girl.
Yes.
That is a solid record, man.
Absolutely.
And I know that was the record that really broke them, but even before that, like A Boy Named Goo, great record.
Absolutely.
Like, that band has so many good bangers. And then they also put out an atrocious Christmas record like a week or not a week, like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible. But man, they had a bunch of good tunes. I never saw them live. I don't think we ever went to go see them live.
It is a shame because like I was
Yeah.
pretty big fan for a while.
Yeah,
I still am, but
I mean, that record is solid. Like Slide.
yeah.
What the heck's the other song? Broadway. You know, like a big Black Balloon.
Yes.
That's a good one. There's
The whole record is it's a pretty solid.
that's a pretty solid record.
album.
I like that. That's very fitting for you. Number 5 being the Goo Goo Dolls. I like that one. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite Goo Goo Doll song?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have one.
Did they tell you what your favorite song is?
I don't know. How do I?
Your favorite Goo Goo Doll song?
I don't-
It'll go songs. There you go, top songs. So maybe it'll give you what your top song is. Oh,
Oh, so I guess Iris came up the most. All right.
all right. So that was your most listened to Goo Goo Doll songs.
I guess it was. I mean, I
don't want the world to
Yeah.
see me.
Please don't sing, Chris.
'Cause I brought-
Does anyone here want to hear Chris sing?
Everybody wants to hear.
No one wants to hear you sing.
That song. All right. Do I hit the? If I play a little bit, it has to be really quick.
Like seconds. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I won't.
I'm going to tell you guys really quick, a little behind the scenes stuff as we do this show. Spotify has been taking our episodes down because they're claiming that we're playing the music. YouTube does the same thing, but YouTube will keep the episodes up. They just demonetize us, so we can't make money from those videos when they're up. Here's some behind the scenes, how the sausage is made behind baseball.
But literally, we've been putting like 10
baseball.
seconds of the song up.
Yeah,
they're still taking it down.
So they're still taking it down. So if you are listening to the audio version of this and you may or may not hear the song, that is why, because I've been having to edit them out or do like super quick clips of it. However, the YouTube version will have at least a little bit of the song. So I'll play a little bit of Iris for our listening community out there, so they can, in case you don't remember this song.
When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive.
Yeah.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think they'd understand. Everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am.
All right. So does everybody in the world remember that song? That song was huge.
It was everywhere.
That song actually has, here's the current stream number on on this song. 2,976,321,831 times that's been streamed.
That's a lot of streaming.
That's 2.9 billion streams.
That's what you said?
Slide, which is their second most streamed tune, comes in at 419 million.
Wow.
Like not even close.
Not even.
To 2.9.
No.
That's crazy. Name is their third most streamed. That's a really good song.
That's a good song too,
I like that song. Black Balloon is number 4. And then number 5 is Here Is Gone in Sympathy, which is the record I think came after.
Yeah, which was like, it was okay.
It was okay.
It was not as good.
Not as good. Not as
good as
solid.
the first two.
Yeah, Dizzy Up the Girl is great. Boy Named Goo is great. Yeah, Gutter Flower. That's the name of that record. And the one record too, let me just get the name because, Superstar Car Wash. That's a really cool record. That's like really grungy and like really like almost, it's very like, garage band sounding. It's very good. There's a lot of good songs on that one.
All right. So
Fallen Down's a good one on that one. I'm looking at this. This is a good record. Okay. Yeah. So I would say those if you're gonna go dive into Google Dolls pantheon.
Okay.
I would do those. Superstar Car Wash, Boy Named Goo, and Dizzy Up the Girl.
Okay.
Gutter Flower is like 50-50, right? Yeah. All right. So that is your number 5.
Number 5 song.
All right.
So what's yours?
Number 5 band. So
Number 5 band.
yeah, number 5 band. And then we went through some songs. All right. My number 5. Sorry, excuse me. My number 5 band is a new band that we got introduced to, or I got introduced to, and then I introduced them to you by our good friend Ken. And Ken was the one who was like, "You guys got to hear this band. They're freaking great." And he played it for us, and I was like, "Whoa, these guys are good!" And I got really addicted to it, and I listened to this a ton. And then I got you into them. The band is called Bleed, out of Texas, and these guys are great. They have like this, like I would say, like early to mid 2000s sound mixed in with some like late 90s. Like I feel like they're like a cross between like Deftones, Incubus, little Linkin Park. Little bit of Linkin Park. I don't know. They have a really cool retro sound, and I think they're doing a great job. And they released a record this year that just destroys. I love it, and I still listen to it. I've taken a little break from it because it's Christmas, but because it's Christmas time.
It doesn't fit in with the holiday season.
But the record is called, it's just Bleed, and is released on an indie label. I think it may have been their own label. They also then released they did an Audio Tree Live thing, which was very cool too. But this, I'm telling you guys, you got to check out this record. It's very cool. So if you're into and they're not even super heavy, but it's like if you like hard rock with a little bit more edge, I think, right? Yeah, it's not scream. The guy doesn't scream his head off or anything like that. It's not screaming vocals, but it's if you want something a little bit a step up from the stuff you've been listening to, if you're a hard rock fan, right? Is that where hard rock, metal? I don't know if they're metal.
No,
I don't
they're
know.
Definitely not metal. It's
More
like
hard rock.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, would WDHA play them? Or have they played them at all?
No.
So my favorite song on this record is Marathon. I'm gonna play a little bit of that. How's that?
Okay.
All right,
Play that.
play
You
a
do
little-
that, Chris.
Play a little bit of Marathon. Hum, little hum. It's like shoegazy,
It's
like
definitely
metal.
yeah, it's definitely shoegazy metal.
All right. It's a little bit of a bleed right there. That was my number 5 most listened to band according to Spotify.
Okay.
According to that streaming service. And I would also put this down as one of my top records of the year too. I think
Okay.
those are released. And I know last year I think I did it. I'll probably put one together this year. I feel like it's so like, oh, I have to put top records on that like it's so extreme that like nobody's ever heard of it. Like 5 people listen to that. And I'm like, I'm not really into that. Like I'm like, if the record's good, the record's good. Like whether like 5 people listen to it or like 50 million people listen to it, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I'm definitely not putting Turnstile's record on my top list though. Not that it's a bad record. I think it's a good record, but I feel like there's so many other better records that deserve to be on that top list other than that the latest Turnstile record. I just want to put that out there. Because it's on everybody's best of list, and I'm like, it's a good record, but it's not like awesome.
It's not on my best of
It's
list.
definitely not on your best of list. So, Bleed is on my list, and Marathon is the tune that I recommend you guys all listen to. There's also Through the Cylinder. That's a really good one. But I definitely. Oh, and Enjoy Your Stay is a good one too. So those are 3 nice little cuts from that record. All right, Ray.
Yes.
What is your next on your list?
So next, I actually have Smashing Pumpkins.
I've never heard of that band before. Are they
No?
any good?
Yeah, no, no, they suck.
God, they're terrible.
So overrated.
So overrated. Okay, cool. What? Well, listen. You know how I feel. Smashing Pumpkins didn't make my list this year, but they have made my list in the past. You know what I think about Smashing Pumpkins. You know what I always say. I always say Adore, I think, is one of the greatest records ever recorded. It's the best sounding record ever recorded, I should say. Let me amend my statement. It's one of the best sounding records I think ever recorded. That is such a good record.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, not Adore. Sorry, I'm going to take that again. Not Adore. Siamese Dream.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
I am thinking, my head is all over. I'm watching you work your screen over there, and I'm getting distracted. Siamese Dream is one of the. I'm going to edit that out. Siamese Dream is one
You
of the
really
greatest
should. I'm like,
records
I don't know what this
ever
guy's talking
recorded.
about.
Yeah, you should have called me on that. You should have been like, what are you talking about, dude?
Because I was busy playing with my phone.
All right, what's the song that they're claiming you listen to a lot?
I'm
Go scroll all the way over. It says top songs.
There it is. I know. I'm struggling here.
What's your top Smashing Pumpkins?
1979.
1979. I'm surprised with that one.
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you why my list is the way that it is.
It's because of work.
It is.
Yeah.
It's totally because of work. I try to pick out like genres and songs that I know will create playlists that are work appropriate.
Yes.
And that will kind of keep me in like a good, happy, upbeat work mood.
Right.
And won't offend anyone.
Right.
And like, people won't complain about what's
Sure.
on. So
I get that.
I will either pick a genre and put that on, or I will pick like a type of song that I know is very, just like I said, work appropriate. It's like the right amount of energy and
Right.
and that's basically, and I will play a lot of times, like I will play music all day long. So most of my stats are going to be from like work playlists.
Right. So that one's on a work playlist. So what would be your favorite Smashing Pumpkins tune? Or what's the one that you go, what's one that you find you go to a lot? That's not 1979 because of work. I mean, 1979 is a good song.
The funny thing is I'll never just automatically put on Smashing Pumpkins. It usually comes up with like a 90s
mix, which
mix playlist.
is pretty appropriate.
I mean, it always comes up, so I never like it's, I never have to like pick something out.
Right.
Because it's always going to automatically come up in like everything that I put on.
Okay. So you don't have an answer for that. So basically, you're saying you have no answer.
Kind of, yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll pick one for you.
All right, go ahead.
How's that?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna play something off of Siamese Dream because it is the greatest record ever recorded. One of the best sounding records ever recorded. I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna play a little Mayonnaise. How's that?
Sure.
Yes. Such a great song.
I agree.
That's hot. That's a hot song. It's a hot song. It's Mayonnaise by Smashing Pumpkins on Siamese Dream. Man, you got two huge retro hits right there.
Like actually almost everything on here is
wow.
retro.
That's pretty darn
I don't
good.
have like, and it's funny because I do listen to like a lot of newer stuff, but I listen to it for a shorter amount of time because I'll put it on like in the car.
Right.
And that's if I'm at work for like 8 hours a day as opposed to like my 30 to 40 minute ride home, those songs are not going to come up as much.
Sure.
So.
All right. So let us know, guys, as we're going. If you're just tuning in now here on the live stream, Rachel and I are reviewing our year-end lists, our year-end wrapped lists delivered to us from a certain music streaming service. And we're just sharing them, honestly. That's kind of the big idea. We're kind of reacting to them a little bit because I don't really remember much of Rachel's list when she first shared it with me. So I'm kind of rediscovering it, and she's never seen my list at all.
No,
so.
and honestly, I didn't fully remember my own list since I last looked at it.
So I'm going to be honest with you, even reacting, like I'm reacting off my own list. And when I first got it, like I was saying this before, like I'm like, really? Wow, I really listened to that this much? Like, and I got to remember because I listen, and I don't know if anybody else out there is like this, but I listen to music when I go to sleep. Like I sleep with headphones on. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I always have to listen to music to sleep, and I do put things on, and I'll start with playlists, or I'll start with a certain artist or like, artist radio, something like that. But there's times and I'll just throw an artist on and it just goes through their whole catalog as I fall asleep. So it's literally like, 8 hours
right. Well,
of music being played because
like my work playlist.
Yeah, because it'll just play all day, all night while I'm asleep. And just keep going until I turn off my phone. So I think that's where some of this is. Like my next artist on here definitely is a result of sleeping, like 100%. And my next artist is a band that hasn't been around in a while, but they did do like a little tiny reunion thing, and it's really cool. And I love this band. They're out of New York. They're called Ida. And they're like, they started off as literally just an acoustic duo, and over time morphed into like adding in other members. The band is Daniel Littleton and Elizabeth Mitchell. Both are outstanding musicians. They've contributed and written songs for other musicians. They've done a lot of contributions with Lisa Loeb. Elizabeth Mitchell has done a lot with the American Folk Society and re-recorded songs and actually helped preserve some recordings that, were getting lost to time. So they have done a lot, and music. They've created their own music. In fact, their daughter now, I follow their daughter's name is Story Littleton, and she is an outstanding talent. And she just released a song on her own this year, which is very cool. And then she went out on tour with them and played with them. And so it's like, I think that's just so wild that like it's a whole. They are literally a family of musicians that live up in like Woodstock. So they're sort of like that family, where everybody's super uber talented, everybody can sing, everybody can play every instrument. It's like wild. But I love this band, and I know they're kind of an acquired taste. I think if you like, they kind of got pigeonholed into one of those newer terms like slowcore or sadcore, kind of like there's a lot of that. They do have hardcore roots. Daniel Littleton used to be in a hardcore band called The Hated back in the day, and they're just a great band. And they used to actually play like hardcore shows or like a lot of indie rock shows. They got very lumped in adjacent with the scene back in the day. And And I'm so glad to see them back out there touring because I think they're absolutely outstanding and amazing. Like they do like 3-part harmony, 4-part harmony.
Yeah, they're so not hardcore though. Like,
they're not, but they're like because they have the roots.
Yeah,
like,
I guess so.
And they don't really play hardcore shows anymore, but they were just always adjacent. Like,
right. No.
You know, like
because it's very soft and
yeah, it's the slowcore. Like there's so many words that
like
people
lullabies.
Use for it.
Yeah, their music sounds like lullabies.
Yeah,
which I guess it's really good sleep music for you. So
it is. It's very calming, and some of their stuff, some of their stuff is a little bit. I think they're just. I just think they're an amazing band.
No, they're good. I can't listen. Like I can't put a record on and listen to the whole thing. I can do a couple songs at a time because it's just.
So they're big. God, they had so many good records. A big breakout record for them was "Will You Find Me," released in 2000. They were a band that also got caught up in a lot of record label nonsense back in the day. So when major labels were scrambling to sign anything that came out of the scene, anything adjacent to the scene, a lot of indie bands. So basically you had like the punk, the hardcore bands, then emo, and then you started having like these indie bands like Ida who were having a really good following. And so a lot of the major labels started scooping these bands up. They got signed to Capitol Records. They recorded 2 records with Capitol Records, never got released.
Wow.
Because the imprint that they were on went under, and they fought forever to get those records, to get their masters back so they could release those 2 records. And it took a very long time, and it hurt the band, but the 2 records did finally come out, and one of them was called Heart Like a River, which is excellent, and the other one's called The Braille Night. 2 really, really solid records. And another record was called Lover's Prayers as well. Actually, I take that back. So 2 records were Heart Like a River and Lover's Prayers. Those were the 2 records that got caught up in the whole legal battle. So their last record was released in 2001, and they literally spent all those years trying to get the records out. And so Heart Like a River didn't come out till 2005.
Oh, wow.
And then Lover's Prayers not till 2008. So yeah, they had a really difficult time with that. But I'm going to play a little bit. There's a song called Shotgun. And I'm just going to play a little bit of it, but I highly recommend you guys
to check out
Ida.
Chris. Stop talking.
No, you stop talking. I got stuff to say, bro.
He has so much to say, guys.
So good, man. So freaking good. Yeah, so Ida, check them out. That song's called Shotgun. Will You Find Me is a great record to start with if you really want to get into Ida. I highly recommend that one. And then I would probably go from there into I Know About You or 10 Small Places, and then go into Heart Like a River. It's good stuff. So that's my number 4, which I was like, wow. But that's the only thing I can, because I listen to Ada a lot, but like to make my number 4 means that it's definitely a nighttime thing.
Well, see, that's kind of how I feel about my next number 3 band, because this is a band I will never I never pick this band to put on.
I just saw
never
it out of the corner of my eye.
I never pick out their songs. I never use their song to like kind of create, when I'm looking for playlists. I never put in, this band radio ever. But from all the other music that I pick out, they must show up in like such a crossover of all the other genres and bands that I put in there that
right,
they're getting played this much, because never do I ever put a search in for Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
But I will say, as far as like work friendly music goes, like
it doesn't get more vanilla than Maroon 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, Maroon 5. I can't say I'm shocked that this is on your list, but I don't think I've ever known you to be a Maroon 5 fan.
No.
However, listen, everybody has their guilty pleasures that they go and they listen to.
But it's not even like...
So if you were a big Maroon 5 fan, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked about it. But.
No, it's just weird. I mean, honestly, and I'll put in other things too. Like I said, this just kind of shows up. in everything else, like I don't know why
Right.
there's like I will pick like Amy Winehouse to put on.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will,
actually
like,
surprised Amy Winehouse isn't on your list,
and
considering how much you listen to
but
Amy
I
Winehouse.
never once have I typed into like my search Maroon 5 to like start a playlist or any of this, but they must show up in a lot of the things that I'm picking, like
Must.
and be very close to the songs that, you know, I'm picking out to start like playlists or whatever. But like I am not a Maroon 5 fan.
Moves Like Jagger. That's got to be the song. That has to be the song that you probably have on there. Like that's got to
would
be.
imagine so, but
Has to
it's
be.
got to be the like what's coming up, right? So
Yeah, like that's the big song, right? Or like dun, 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 dun.
which is funny because
Dun,
all right, so
dun,
it
dun.
says it's my number 3, but it's not in my songs.
Oh, it's not in your top 5 songs.
No.
Wow, that's an interesting one. Is there
Nope.
a glitch in the matrix? Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, my number 3, which is funny, is Creep by Radiohead.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, there's got to be, because it's just like that's weird.
interesting. Okay, so your number 3 is Maroon 5. Is there any Maroon 5 fans out there? We'd love to hear from you. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be known. We want to know exactly who you are. Who's listening? Well, I know a lot of people listen to Maroon 5. I mean, Adam Levine. Oh, right, Adam Levine. or
Yes,
something.
yeah, that's his
I mean,
name.
he's on TV. He's a popular guy.
He was on the Voice.
Yeah, The Voice. I mean, that's they're a popular band.
But they are. They're
mainstream.
very vanilla. They're very mainstream.
They're
They're
as-
super generic. Like they're, like a pop band.
Yeah, they are definitely a pop band.
And I don't turn it off if it's on. I don't go, ew, it's Maroon 5. I can't listen to this.
The thing is, Adam Levine looks like he could be in a hardcore band. When you see him, I'm like, dude, this guy. He's really skinny, so he's not big enough. But,
Yeah.
but he looks like he could have been in like a hardcore like noise band or something like that
Maybe.
back in the day. What's the number? Let me see what the songs are here. I want to see what's. All right, so the number 1 most streamed song by these guys. I don't know this song, or maybe I don't know the name of. Maybe I don't know it because I don't know the name of
What's
the
the
song.
song, Chris?
Payphone.
Oh, yeah.
2.4 billion. 2.4 billion.
You
streams.
know that song.
Do I?
Yes.
Should I play? I'll play a little bit. All right. I don't. Let me see. Obviously, it's a. Oh,
Chris
it's got
doesn't-
Wiz Khalifa on it.
Chris
too.
doesn't live in the world with the rest of us.
Yesterday,
All right, I do know this song.
Ugh.
I didn't know that was the name of the song.
Yes.
you can't expect me to be fine.
Right.
Don't expect you to care.
Is that a song that you play at work?
No.
It's
Not lately, anyway.
It's got an E next to it, so that means it's explicit.
Ooh.
This Love, 1.5 billion. Maps, 2.2 billion. Animals, 1. Oh, they got a lot of songs in the billions, man. One More Night, Sugar, Memories. That Moves Like Jagger. Oh, there it is. Moves Like. I'm like, what? This is not even in their top 5. Oh, Moves Like Jagger is 1.9 billion. She Will Be Loved. I know that one. 1.9 billion.
She will
Yeah.
be loved.
So those are some Maroon 5 selections, which is your number 3 most listened to artist.
I don't even know how.
So I will agree
That
with
is
you.
the one band that just does not fit into like
It doesn't fit into your scheme.
no.
I will say that the data on this is skewed because if you do use Spotify for a lot of work-based things and you're playing stuff for that, it screws up your whole algorithm.
Absolutely.
And then you get Maroon 5 in your top 3.
Yes.
When you're like, I'm not even really a Maroon 5 fan, but then all of a sudden they show up in your top 3 and you're like, whoa, you must be like a big Maroon 5 fan if they're in your number 3. I mean, you've listened to them like thousands of
Yeah,
times
but
in the course of a
that's
year.
just because they choose to put it in like when you hit the playlist or you put like something radio in.
It's because
And it gives you right, and it gives you all the songs that like.
Right.
I never once did I type Maroon 5. I'm surprised Green Day's not in here at all because I will pick
Yeah,
that.
see, there's a lot of stuff. There's
Like-
stuff on your list. Like,
Amy Winehouse. I will literally
shocked.
put in.
I'm shocked that there's no. That to me is actually more shocking. I'm shocked that I don't see Amy
Like
Winehouse on your
there's
list.
no Alice in Chains. There's no
Like, there's
like
things
Stone
that-
Temple Pilots.
There's
Like,
things that I know you throw on all the time, like Pink. I don't see any Pink on your list.
I know, crazy,
no
right?
Pink, and you're like, we went to go see Pink, and you're like a big Pink fan.
I
so
am.
I'm like, that's not on there. It's like there's a lot of Oasis. Well, I don't know how much you go.
I
to
do
Oasis.
actually.
Yeah.
That's well, you did see like Radiohead and Creep. I
Yeah.
will pick like I will put like 90s like Britpop on.
Right.
I will actually pick that. I will literally type in like 90s Britpop.
So the list is skewed, but it is what it is. This is why we're doing this though, because we're having discussions.
But like I said, again, like I this is mostly 8 hours a day at work when I'm playing stuff that other people have to listen to. So
what is your guys, as we're doing this though, seriously, like if you're listening, if you're watching in too, let us know what some of your top artists were that you listen to or some of your top songs. Also, if you're listening on Spotify, if you swipe up too, you can leave us comments there as well. About who showed up
to make fun of me for listening to Maroon 5,
or make fun of Rachel for listening to Maroon 5, who's apparently her number 3 artist
so
ever
bizarre
of all time.
So bizarre.
All right, my number 3 on my list is another one that I had no idea I listened to this much. Like, this is another group that my buddy Ken got me into. I got really heavy into synthwave. I've been really heavy into listening to a lot of synthwave I'd say over the last like 3 or 4 years now, because I think it's great. There's so many artists, whether they're 1 or 2 or even sometimes 3 artists out there making like really cool like 80s synthwave and darkwave music that sounds like it could be a movie soundtrack to anything that we grew up with. So I think there's also the nostalgia of it, of like between the action and the horror movies and all that. And they're doing really good. You could hear these songs on the radio. I think they're the caliber of them. And so
So what's the band, Chris?
All right, will you stop? We're doing a music show.
I know, and I want to know.
We're talking music.
Right, and I want to know who the band is.
You're cutting me off.
I know.
The band is called The Midnight.
Okay.
The Midnight. It's a very good band, and I was so funny too. I don't know if you got any of these, but like when some of the bands that if they're in your Wrapped, they send you a little message.
Oh no!
So I got a message from The Midnight. They're like, I mean, they don't say your name,
right.
But it's like, hey, we want to thank you so much for listening to our music. This has been a great year. They released a really phenomenal record this year, and I have to tell you, I listened to it a lot. But it didn't come out till like the later half of this year, so it must be all the other Midnight stuff I was listening to. And this is definitely a band we were just talking about, like going to sleep, chilling out, where I'll throw on Midnight or Midnight Radio. And of course, it'll play a bunch of synthwave stuff, but it'll play a bunch of stuff from the Midnight, or it'll go through their whole catalog. Like if I do like This Is the Midnight or something like that. And they released a really cool record this year, guys, which especially if you're into Stranger Things and all that, it's got like Stranger Things vibes and everything that you'd ever want. But the record is called, I want to make sure I get this right because they have a couple of records I want to make sure. So it's called Syndicate. And they released this back in October. October 3rd is when they dropped the actual full record, but they've been dropping singles all year long. And then they released a version of it that is the record and instrumental. So that way, if you just want to hear like without the singing and stuff like that, you can just hear the instrumental version. So one of my favorite songs on this, because they have a song called Shadowverse. It's very cool. But one of my favorite songs on this one is one I actually play a lot on my radio show, but it's called Summer's Ending Soon. And it was like the perfect song to come out at the end of the summer.
Right.
And I've been playing this a lot. And it actually closes the record. It's a long song. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but just to give you guys a taste of the Midnight. And if you're into this kind of music, I think you guys are going to really dig this band because they're very cool.
Two contradictions at the same time. Somewhere, somehow, under the blue light, summer is ending soon. What if there's no one watching over? No judgment or redemption in the end. Just the river that flows in.
Yeah. Really into these guys. I'm telling you, this is on my list too of top records released for this year. I think they did a really good job. Are we boring you?
No, I'm like yawning like crazy over here, and I don't know why.
I'm boring Rachel with the Midnight.
No, the Midnight is not boring. You do talk a little bit much, but you know.
Yeah, but I'm excited about the music, and I want people to understand because not everybody knows these bands. You can't take it for. I mean, everybody knows who the Maroon 5 is.
I know there is nothing. There's nothing fun or interesting about my list, like at all.
There's nothing fun or interesting about Maroon 5 either.
But no, but my list is like so boring, and I'm like, I
it is a little
actually
boring.
have a very diverse like musical taste.
Although your number 2 is, I'm getting a sneak peek of your number 2. Your number 2 is good.
No, I didn't say it wasn't good. I'm just saying like it's just this does not reflect me as like and my musical tastes at all.
I agree. I know I know you, and I know your musical tastes are much more broad than what this list is suggesting. What other bands? Like we talked a little bit. We said Amy Winehouse.
Yes.
Should have been on here. We talked about Oasis. We talked about Green Day.
Yeah.
Like, what other bands are you shocked that didn't make your top 5 when you watched it? Like, when you looked at it, like, you're like, how is that not, like, what, did you get it?
Alice
How
in
is that
Chains.
not? Alice in Chains. You're like, how is that out of my top 5?
Which is weird because like that gets played a lot. Like I'll put on like 90s alternative kind of stuff. I'm surprised. Like I'm surprised they're not on there.
Hello, Mark Ronick. Thank you for checking in, bud.
Who else?
Yeah. Who else are you like the Go-Go's? I know you listen to Go, but I mean, you listen to
but
Go-Go's
I will
that
put
much?
I'll put like an 80s playlist on, but no, not at work. Like I won't at
What about
work
the
that
Cars?
much. Occasionally
The
that I
Beatles?
don't.
I'm just going through stuff that I know you like. Depeche Mode.
Oh yeah.
Well, Pink. I'm surprised Pink was not in your top 5.
Yeah, no, I know.
You're a
Pink's
big
not
Pink
on
fan.
there.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too much into like the stuff I would listen to, but
But
you listen to Stones a lot. You listen to a lot of Rolling Stones.
I
You listen
actually
to a lot
no,
of
actually
AC/DC.
I won't. So there's a client at work that makes whatever therapist she's working with put the Rolling Stones on.
Oh.
Like every time that they're in there, and this has been going on for like 15 years. Easy.
So you've heard Start Me Up.
I do not voluntarily put the Rolling Stones on
Right.
at all anymore. Like I will never put the Rolling Stones on
Sorry.
because I'm just so tired of it.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. But I'm like, who was I listening to a lot like lately too that I was like, oh, you gotta like, oh, so Mammoth, right?
Oh yeah,
So
Mammoth. Yeah, man. I was surprised Mammoth wasn't
Mammoth's
on my
not
top
on there.
list
I'm
either.
like, I'm like, who have I been listening to lately? And like, but
like Van Halen isn't in mine, and I'm like, I listen to so much Van Halen all the time, and it's not in there. Like I listen to so much like '80s like metal, and like stuff's not in there. I'm like, really? How is that not on my list? But
I mean, and you guys know from other shows, like too, just the kind of
Yeah.
music that I talk about, that this is just not
it's not your thing, man.
it's not my normal.
It's not your normal thing. So
you
you're
know.
skewed. Your list is skewed.
Oh, absolutely. And like, I'll listen to like all that sad girl
Mm-hmm.
music with the girls, and
Oh, you listen to a lot of sad girl music.
I love it. Like my Olivia Rodrigo and my Nessa Barrett, and like the kids that the girls got me into, and
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey. Yeah, you're a Lana Del Rey girl now. I like
So,
Lana
but
Del. I like Lana Del Rey.
I've been
though.
listening to
Del Rey's
Lana
cool.
Del Rey since you started listening to
Yeah,
her.
Lana Del Rey is cool.
Like, and it's been a minute.
All right. So what is your number 2?
So my number 2, I'm actually very proud of. It's
Yeah.
The Cure. So
Yeah, and I'm proud of you too because I would have been really, really shocked if that wasn't on your list because
no, like I will, especially like once
I'm shocked it's
October
not on my list.
once October like sneaks in, like I'm got The Cure's coming on, like Echo and the Bunnymen, all of that. Like again, like surprised, like Depeche Mode didn't come on there, like all of that kind of,
I think The Cure are quite possibly one of the biggest bands of all time and one of the best bands of all time. I mean, they are. Would The Cure be on a Mount Rushmore of music of bands? I mean, seriously, Robert Smith has written so many amazing, beautiful songs that are so part of our childhood and youth
Yeah.
and teenage years and pop culture. I don't know how he could not. I mean, I can't say American music because The Cure aren't American, but I don't know if like living in a world without The Cure would be very bad. It's like living in a world without the Beatles in my eyes. I mean, there's just so much good music.
I know, yeah, just
He has single-handedly been responsible for making. That's just unbelievable. I think it's like I don't ever want to say let's take The Cure for granted because they're just always around. But man, one day they're not going to make music anymore. One day we're not going to hear any more new Robert Smith music, and it's going to be sad.
yeah, absolutely.
The last record they released, that Songs of a Lost World, that made my top list of records last year in 2024.
That was a really good record,
is
and it's solid,
outstanding.
and it sounds like them. It's never
Yeah.
like, oh, that's not what I want to hear from The
Right.
Cure.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's such a good record.
Like they come out, it's solid. It's never like I don't know. I don't hear stuff from them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's not what I want to hear from them.
Oh my God. See, and I'm looking at like This Is The Cure, and it's just unbelievable. One of my favorite Cure records, which I don't know if people like feel the same way I do, but I got the 40th anniversary reissue of it too, is Wish. I love Wish. I think Wish is such a good record, man. It is such a solid record. I don't think there's a bad song on Wish. I mean, of course we know Disintegration.
Disintegration is like the best album ever.
It really is one of the greatest records I've ever made. I mean, Disintegration is
that Trapper Keeper episode of
South Park.
South Park.
Disintegration is like the greatest record ever made. Because it
Mega
is.
Robert
It's true.
Smith.
I mean, what?
Mega Barbara Streisand.
Becca, what is it? What is a Cure song that we should quickly play here? I mean, it's like asking like, which kid do you like more?
I know, right?
I mean, I think we just got to pick one here and just go with
Love
it.
song.
Yeah. Okay. Which originally our what was the song that we wanted for our wedding? Was it Love Song?
No,
not Love Song. We wanted Just Like Heaven. We wanted Just Like Heaven, I think.
Just Like Heaven. We discussed a bunch of things.
We did. Just Like Heaven was on the list. I'm going to play a little bit of Love Song. Not the 311 version. I always... That organ sound is so good. It's good stuff, man. A little bit of the Cure love song right there.
So, and I don't have a top Cure song on my list of like top songs, which is funny. Yeah, so like my top artists do not match up with like my top songs played at all. So
it's funny what my top songs are, which is hilarious.
You know what I'm surprised didn't come up is the Aerosmith and Youngblood song.
Oh yeah, you were jamming to that one, huh?
I've been listening to it like crazy, and it keeps coming up in my feed. Like it comes up all the time, and I'm like, I'm surprised that that's not on there.
Probably had to cut off. Like I don't know when they stopped tabulating the data because I guess
So it's probably it is probably like after.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it on your list next year, though.
Yeah.
You know, if they count that towards it. All right, so my next, my number 2 is another band that probably no one's ever heard of, but I got to tell you, I fell in love with this record, and I seriously have put this one on repeat. It's a band right here out of New Jersey, out of Red Bank called Beauty, and I freaking love these guys. I just think they're so good. They play like such a great style of power pop that I absolutely love, and I feel like they put us over. In fact, I have. Because it just came in the mail, is the vinyl for Beauty. I Do Almost Anything for You. So I was really excited. I finally got the vinyl. It took a little bit. They had a little bit of delay with the pressing, but look, it's on yellow too. Some cool yellow vinyl.
I do love a good colored vinyl.
Yeah, I mean, I love the look of these guys. Are great. I'm telling you guys, get this record. It's if you love power pop, and I'll play a little bit of it, you're gonna love this record. These guys do not disappoint. And in fact, I listened to this record so much that the top songs are the first 5 songs on this record.
Wow.
It's literally side A. It matches up. Almost matches up. Crazy. So anyway, Beauty. You guys gotta check them out. I'm gonna play a little bit right now. I'm trying to think. I think Acid Baby Girl is a good one. That's a good song. Let me play that one. Play a little bit of Acid Baby Girl. I played these for you guys a bunch. I don't know if you got into them as much as I. I mean, I just became obsessed with this record. No, you
became obsessed. No, they're okay. Like, it's not.
I sing along to this in the car like all the time. It's so good.
And this is why we don't commute together.
Acid Baby Girl, how'd you get so high? I can never keep up, no, I'm always stuck in line. But I'd still love to see you. Can you make it tonight? And I know it won't last forever, but just know that we'll stay together forever in this world with my acid baby girl.
It's really good stuff. That's Beauty. So these guys are great. I highly recommend you check them out if you're into that kind of power pop sound. The whole record is very solid. And order it too. Support the band. Order directly from the band. Get the music on their Bandcamp page. All right. All right, here we are. We're at our number ones. Number ones. Rachel, what is your number one most listened to artist of 2025?
Apparently, it's the Killers.
Yeah, but the Killers actually makes a lot of sense.
It does
for you because you really like the Killers.
I do.
You like the Killers a lot.
So you know what I'm surprised is not on here at all. When you Ozzy, there's no Ozzy. We listened to.
I'm actually surprised there was no
so
Ozzy
much
on here.
Ozzy that it didn't come up on either one of us. And also, like Tom Petty, I play a lot, but I am not surprised that the Killers are on here because this is a band that I will literally pick a song and like have it create a playlist around, or you know, Mr. Brightside will come up on, you know, so many other things that I pick and put on here. So it's not surprising that the Killers are on.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that the Killers are on your list. I mean, because they have so many good songs. And I mean, listen, Mr. Brightside, everybody knows that song to death. I mean, they play it and they drop out and they have crowds singing of it at sporting events and all that.
Right.
I got to tell you what song I love, When We Were Young.
Yeah.
That song, I think that's it. When We Were, that song's so good.
You know
I love the bass line of that song.
I think it's the Killers. That what are we human or are we dancers?
Is that it? Is that the Killers?
I don't know.
What song is that? Oh, here it is. Oh no, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
That comes up a lot.
Yeah, hold on. I think that's the. Yeah.
That comes up a lot in like my.
Yeah. This is a good song. Yeah. It's another very 80s sounding band too, which is very cool. Killers, man, solid band. I think they're good. I mean, that Hot Fuss, it's amazing. That record came out in 2004, so that record is already over 20 years old.
Wow,
isn't that crazy?
It
and
is.
For some reason, it still feels so new to me when I hear it. And they've released so many records since then, but yet I don't know. For some reason, the record still sounds so new to me. I mean, their last record was Pressure Machine in 2022.
Wow.
But they've easily released like 10 records since then. Crazy. Sam's Town, that's the record that When You Were Young is on.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that song. That record's pretty solid too. Any other Killers fans out there? Now is the time for you to show yourselves. Let us know what other songs you like other than Mr. Brightside.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many.
No, there is. I mean, that Hot Fuss record is really solid from front to back. Yeah, I'm surprised in the Ozzy thing too. You bring up a good point because even before Ozzy passed, I still can't believe this is the year that we lived in a world where Ozzy passed.
You know, there was all that talk about his last show, and like there was so much going on, and we're listening to so much Ozzy.
So much Ozzy, so much Black Sabbath. Like I listened to tons of Sabbath, and I'm really shocked it didn't make my top 5, especially after he passed. I feel like it's all I had on for like weeks was Ozzy. Right? I mean, weeks. I'm still in mourning over the loss of Ozzy. It's still, I can't believe I live in a world without Ozzy being alive right now. But it's crazy, absolutely crazy. And even, you know, I guess I shouldn't be so shocked. I mean, the Ace Frehley passing, and I listen to, but Ozzy definitely is the thing where I'm like, I can't believe it didn't show up in my top 5 or any top songs.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, my number one. Let's wrap this show up. My number one is, I don't think this is going to be a shock to you at all.
Okay.
There's no way this is going to be a shock to you or anybody who knows me. Superdrag. That's my number one.
Well, that is not a surprise in the least.
There it is. Superdrag. Number one.
This is a band I absolutely love, and Chris would play them so much sometimes. I literally would be like, please, I can't listen to Superdrag anymore.
We finally got to see Superdrag together.
Live.
Finally, live, after all these years of listening to Superdrag and never having had the chance to go see them, or just never going. They've done a reunion. They did a reunion. They did 2 shows in LA back in May, and then they did 2 shows in New York. We went to the one show at Bowery, and they also just announced now that they're going to do a couple shows next year too. They're going to do Nashville or Vegas. I forgot. They just made, or Boston. They're doing Boston, but man, they did not disappoint.
No, they did not. That would be a fun trip. Like, I mean, that'd be a good reason to like go to Nashville.
I'm in. Yeah, let's do it. Super Drag. Everybody kind of knows them. Well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people know them from the big hit they had in the 90s, Sucked Out. Who sucked out the feeling? That's like a karaoke song for you. Who sucked out the feeling? Like, well, you've never done it in karaoke, but I know you.
I've never once done that song.
I know you've always wanted to do it, though.
I sing it every time it's on, but I sing every song that I know, even the ones that I don't like.
Destination Ursa Major. These are songs that I've given to Amanda in past episodes. So if you want to hear what Amanda's reaction is to any of those songs, just go back to past episodes. But these guys, they are a band that released one really solid record back in the early 90s and then continued to make solid record after solid record, but never, ever got back to the original heat that Sucked Out
which
had.
is like crazy because they've got like everything is just that good.
Yeah,
like,
they just got better and better, and they're criminally underrated band. And so once again, if you're into like some great power pop stuff with amazingly infectious hooks and melodies, you gotta listen to Super Drag. So
they're super fun.
God, so which Super Drag song should I put on? Does a quick sample. I mean, once again, here we go. It's like asking for like,
I don't know.
And by the way, guys, if you follow me on that platform, I have a public profile and I have thousands. I have hundreds of playlists. So I actually have a great Super Drag playlist going. You know what? I'm just gonna put this one on just because this is the song that I think drives us all. Like we all go insane. And they played this and I almost died. So. The best song, guys. I don't want you feeling like I do. Yeah. So good. So that's Super Drag, Feeling Like I Do. Oh God, you guys got to get that record. You guys got to listen to all Super Drag. Do it. The band is great, and they should have been enormous. So that is our wrap. So just to recap, my top 5, starting from the bottom, was Bleed, Ida, The Midnight Beauty, and Super Drag. And apparently my top songs was basically side A of the Beauty record.
That is hysterical.
It is.
I find that so funny.
All right, what were yours again?
So I got the Goo Goo Dolls, Smashing Pumpkins, Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
I don't understand.
That's the one.
Like,
That's the one that's just like amazing. Maroon 5.
I never. The Cure.
Yes.
Redeeming. Thank you.
Yes.
And the Killers.
Yeah, to redeem. I mean, the list really isn't bad.
It's not, but I'm just like, the Maroon 5 kills me. And then my top songs are number 5, Mr. Brightside, 1979, The Smashing Pumpkins, Creep by Radiohead, Iris, the Goo Goo Dolls is number 2. Wait, so then, but now my top song that shows up nowhere in my artist is Semi-Charmed Kind of Life by Third Eye Blind.
That must have been a really popular song for you.
But it's just the algorithm and what falls into, I guess, all of the playlists that that I listen to. So my listening age, let's see.
It's amazing too because it actually gives you like.
Oh, my listening age is 48.
Oh.
That's 5 years younger than I am.
I don't know. Where'd you find your listening age? Oh,
it's in there.
I don't know if I even saw my listening age. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Listening age. Mine is. It's calculating.
At least it's not like 87. So because I listen.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look,
I'm so much cooler than you.
My listening age is 69.
69,
dude. It says since you're into music from the early 70s, you're an old soul. That's all that Steely did.
I guess mine was all early 90s stuff. So I'm definitely cooler than you.
All right, top genres. Let's see. Top genre. My top genres are shoegaze, emo, synthwave, power pop, and hardcore. Those are my top 5.
All right. So mine are post grunge, soft pop, classic rock, new wave, and pop rock.
Okay. All right. None of those seem out of.
Nope. That's all.
That sounds like you. I'm not.
Yes.
None of that is shocking. Just
No.
like mine, I think is very much shoegaze, emo, synthwave, power pop, hardcore.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what's top. Oh, we just did top genres. What's another one? Oh, minutes listened. This is definitely gonna be skewed because of the nighttime thing.
Yeah.
So, oh my God. So you've listened to 100,701 minutes. That's 69 days.
Wow.
That's because I listen to music while I sleep. So that just plays.
Yeah. See, I
all
don't
night
listen
long.
as much as you. I
Yeah,
only
you don't
listen to
sleep
like
with music.
6,799.
Wow. We're like not even close on that.
Well, no, but it's weird because I listen to a lot of stuff in the morning.
Yeah, you do listen to a lot of stuff in the mornings. You listen to a lot of like your aspirational
I
stuff.
listen to like all those like what is it, like the binaural beat
Oh yeah, bilateral. Yeah.
beats and like meditation. Like I'll put meditations on in the morning because I've been doing it on
Yeah.
the listening as opposed to YouTube because I'll get more music without like
Right.
the ads.
Without
and
the ads.
It just and then there's playlists, so it'll just go right into the next thing without having to pick a new thing. So
Cool. All right. Oh, I also see Merry Christmas, Kathleen Denell. Merry Christmas to you too. So,
Merry Christmas.
and hello, Fabian Cordoba. 03. Okay. Well, hey, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. All right, guys. Well, let's wrap this up. So, what have we learned about each other's musical tastes?
Nothing that we didn't already
Nothing
know.
that we didn't already know. Although I do now know that Rachel's a supreme Maroon 5 fan, and I'm now going to be buying her tickets the next time Maroon 5 comes
Please
around.
don't. Yeah. No,
Dun, dun, dun. She's got moves like Jagger. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and we also know that you have a younger listening age than me. That's the other thing. You are younger than me in listening age.
This is true.
I am an old man, and you are a young woman
Yeah.
who listens to pop.
listens to Maroon 5,
Who listens to
apparently.
Maroon 5. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, that wraps up tonight's show. We figured we'd do something a little different to wrap up the year. What a year it's been. All I can say is, once again, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thank you for sticking with the show for 5 years. We will be back. Rachel and I are going to keep the show going. This isn't going to be one of these things where we sign off at the end of 2025 and then we're just never heard from again. We are going to keep this show
And they
going.
were never heard from
Yes,
again.
we're going to keep the show going. So we appreciate you guys. Keep doing all the stuff. Keep following us here on YouTube. And let us know, honestly, we're going to be putting out some polls and things like that. We want to hear more from you. We want to know what you guys would like to see more of us do. What other themes you would like for us to explore as far as swapping songs? Really, we want to hear from you guys because we do the show for ourselves, but we also do it for you too. And it's important to us that we're producing content that you guys actually give a crap about.
Yeah, that you want to see, you want to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy Festivus. Happy all the
Kwanzaa.
holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you
There's another
celebrate.
one in there. I don't know.
Make merry. Be safe. And we look forward to seeing you guys in 2026. Any final words, Rachel Vigilio?
Happy holidays. That's
Happy
it, yeah.
holidays. That's it. All right,
I'm
guys.
cooler than you.
You are cooler than me.
So much cooler than him.
48 to 69.
Yeah.
Although Maroon 5's not on my list. All right, guys.
So embarrassed.
See ya.
So embarrassed.
See you next year.